Okay, we're going to navigate around the graphical user interface a little bit. Let me just show you what each of these things mean. Again, on the left-hand side you have a C-scan and then an A-scan at that bullseye. You can look, you'll see at the bottom here it says C or A or both. Right now I have it on both. If I click on C, it shows only the C-scan. If I click on A, it shows only the A-scan. And where we had it before was both, where it shows both the C-scan on the left and the A-scan on the right. One little extra feature you get when you put on just the C or the A is you can also look at it in extra button here shows up called full screen. So now you can see it's a much larger screen and you get both the large area C-scan, but up the top right hand corner, I'm not sure if you can see it up here, it also gives you the thicknesses that you're going past. So that's the C-scan or the A-scan at that bullseye, or both. You can also, when you're here, you can also minimize the screen and you're on a regular Windows platform where you have remote control via TeamViewer so that you can do collaboration over the internet. You can take that bullseye, you can turn it off, and you can put it back on. You can also freeze the image. So now if I move things around, nothing seems to be happening. It's because I've frozen the image for saving or just to point some things out. The way you can look at the screen up here, you have presets, which are individual saved settings that you've done before. We can have as many of these as you like for a variety of different materials. You have capture, which is the saving and recalling of images or videos. You have A-scan, which is the display of the A-scan and making changes for how that works. You have the image. When you have the image, it basically changes the brightness and contrast of that image. So you're only working on the C-scan. The calibration we did a moment ago when you calibrated. Again, go to the clean section, hit calibrate, and you're finished. The gates are for doing C-scan or A-scan gates. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then the options are a series of settings. We'll be going through the settings in some detail. But here you can set up the grid, the type of material you're using, or there's an additional panel for settings. Mapping at the end is for creating a large area map. We'll do that separately in a second. And if you want to turn the system off, don't just hit the button at the top, but you click on that door. And it asks you if you really want to exit, and you can say yes or no. Or restart. Restart just restarts the software program, but when you're done at the end of the day, you say yes. For now, we're going to say no. So you have these tabs up here, tabs down here. On the left-hand side, you can also zoom in using the plus or minus, or you can rotate the video, depending on what orientation you want to have.